summer days slowly fade away. Finding way through the favorite tune, plain all day. With my eyes closed, those long days passing by from the door. Like late summer days slowly fade away. Finding way through the favorite tune, filling me with those sounds. Can't remember the smile that you gave it to me. I had a way to tell you to walk away. Still sorrow keeps on tying me, but my soul wants to get free. Let my hands from my chain. Those long days passing by from the door, like frail snow, they slowly disappear. Finding ways through the favorite parts stuck me in floaty bliss. Those long days passing by from the door, like frail snow, they slowly disappear. Finding ways through the favorite friends, filling me with warm embrace. Those long days passing by from the door, like late summer days slowly fade away. Finding ways through the favorite tune, played all day with my eyes closed. Those long days passing by from the door, like late summer days slowly fade away. Finding ways through the favorite tune, filling me with those sounds.
Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something.
I am doing something. And we get the hydration drill right away. Captain Cylon, but thank you for making sure I'm properly liquidated at the beginning of the stream. No, actually, we had the day off. No polls, like all the big polls and stuff, those wrapped up last week. So it's kind of like a bit of a down period. I do suspect I will be. As a matter of fact, I know I will be busy tomorrow afternoon. My schedule kind of changes a bit for tomorrow. I actually will be working as the firm that I work for has been hired by one of the big national firms that collects a lot of that polling data that you see reported on the news on election day. So I will be taking in like some of the stuff gets reported in. I will be working on that tomorrow afternoon. Mainly because I was too late in getting in on working and doing the evening version. So, boy. Yes. Yes, I remember to hydrate. Yes. Yes, Frosty. I remember to hydrate. You know, Captain, you said that sarcastic would be the best thing for Frosty Bot as it relates to Dragon Age 2. Clearly, with the personality of Morgan, they are quite literally sarcastic here. Also, I did some grocery shopping today and I was bad. Got me some Chips Ahoy. Here, I'm also picked up like little stuffed off. It's like a little bit of had some fried chicken, some coleslaw. Not quite from KFC, but a little more of a local joint. Like for like $5, you get two pieces of chicken in a roll, and then you can add on like little stuff for it, and yeah, roughly for the same price as well. Actually, for about the same price as the KFC combo meal, I can actually get more stuff at a local joint. Did some grocery today too. Picked up some dark chocolate oatmeal cookies and the Chips Ahoy, and at least they're less sugar, but it's still pretty bad. Yes. Reason why I got some cookies is like trouble is if I got a craving for something like sweet or chocolatey or stuff like that, I end up like getting different stuff, and I did have the balance. Like I did get like a big thing of grapes as well. Also, so a great deal on some like Purdue chicken, breasted chicken, just chicken strips and stuff. Like get like 4 of those for like $6, as opposed to 4 of those for like like $12. So basically, they knocked the price down immensely. So, you know, again, of course, my big problem is always in portion control. Because trust me, I am someone that can comfortably eat like a medium-sized pizza solo. No problem with that. It's like, Christ almighty, the Celtics just... Did the Atlanta Hawks realize that they had a game today? They lost by 30 damn points. Goodness, great googly moogly. What's happened there? Oh, yes, but of course, if folks have not already voted, the question is why? Why haven't you voted? Especially here in the United States, like we have like absentee ballots, we have mail-in ballots, we have early voting in a lot of places. Like folks waiting till the last minute, and then they said they're not going to vote because of the inclement weather. Like you had in many places over a month to vote, and folks say the votes don't matter. Oh no, they do matter. They most certainly do matter. It's like those battleground states. And then again, it's not just so much for the presidential election, but also think on local levels too. It's like in New Jersey, where I live, in the portion of New Jersey, I live in South Jersey. Like in terms of like the big elections, that nothing really matters on the local level, especially in the town that I live in. But like we're talking about like Senate and House of Representative seats, congressional seats, those elections do matter. Yeah, locals are very important. Except here, it's like I live in a Democratic stronghold. And it's like we get like a bunch of Republicans and stuff like that. It's like a kind of like token, it's like they're just running for the sake of it, to say that they're running, and it's like they know they have no shot. Like there hasn't been a Republican mayor of the town that I live in since like the 1960s. But well, of course, there. Of course, for one could probably argue a lot about how things are going in the town that I live in, but that's since that time frame. But that's neither here nor there. But I always view like especially folks need to realize that there's always a presidential one every 4 years, but then you gotta realize, you got your House of Representative elections, you got your Senate elections, and those are different on different cycles and things of that sort. You look like a place like a Kentucky that has kept Mitch McConnell, old gizzard lips, excuse me, kept him in the Senate since like I think he's been in the Senate longer than I've been alive. So. And just think of how much of the stuff that he's had influence on that it's like you got people just in there to stay in power. Yes, Nancy Pelosi was in there for a long time too. Mitt Romney was in there for a long time. You got a lot of these folks who just get those seats and they just hold on to them for as long as possible to the point of their retirement. And this is where I say like term limits need to be a thing for more than just president. They need to apply to like every other like level, like from the Supreme Court. It's like you can't really like lifetime appointments. That does not work. Like then people just run again, and they hold in there. Then like any potential progress stagnates. So. So you have all of those issues. I also want to move this. I want to bring this up here. Not so much there, but no. There's a reason I want that there, and that is mainly when we do the, with me and Iceman, sometimes we end up talking for a long bit after like the gaming portion on Wednesdays. This way I can go to this screen and still have the audio from it. So it's like, so with that said, tonight we got Dragon Age 2. First time playing. I know nothing about this game in terms of its story other than the character's name Hawk, who shows up in Dragon Age Inquisition. And there will be, and that we have characters reappearing from Dragon Age Origins in its DLC. And, for all intents and purposes, Hawk will be female because I like to get the full immersion here, and I am not particularly fond in terms of many of the story games that circle around a male character. 99% of the time, the dialogue is either weak or the story does not make sense with a male character. Class and gender. One would think the mages will be kind of colored blue. You know what? Considering traps and picking locks and stuff, that's always proven to be quite necessary. Rogues can wield dagger in each hand or rain arrows from a distance. They're particularly adept at tearing down individual opponents and are the only class that can pick locks or disarm traps. Hey, is that Ogren or Varric?
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pendergast, Seeker of the...
Cassandra! I remember you! You self-righteous prick!
I'm just,
From Inquisition?
the champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Wait, we already did the beginning. That was in Origins. Neat.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later. Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Oh, wow. We actually get voice lines.
Be careful! Now you fall!
Ooh. Oh, I'm loving this.
We can't keep this up forever.
Well, that's why we play on casual difficulty. Uh-huh.
We'll make it through this together. Here they come. Shall I deal with
The cassock is purple.
all yours, sister?
Ah. Head back the opposite way.
Need to get closer!
But that's saying personalities and the response eventually play into your companion approval. Yeah, I read that in the strategy guide there, and I need to adjust the audio here. Let me say this right now: the music is fine. The sound effects are freaking loud. Let me just knock that down a tad there. Who's next? I am sorry I asked.
That's enough. Get back.
Big boy got his turn. What's next? Didn't I slay you?
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Yes, it is.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war.
Again?
Need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Yes. Yes, not just a hole, the whole hole. No, this no, we put this on casual difficulty for a reason, game, so we don't have to worry about that shit. Ooh, we're not worried about the hardest difficulties. Okay. Give me some resets. Blonde. Eh. Okay. So we'll work off of this. Too damn pale. That's about right. Yes, have an affinity for the color purple. I'm half tempted to just go by the default look, but Yeah, kind of works. Okay. Hair. What we got here? Default mirror. Yeah, I'm tempted there. But this is my first playthrough, and... yeah. You know, this is where we say it's like where... Ooh. I am... yeah. You know what? We'll go... you know, that's kind of like where it kills here. If I don't like how the hair shapes, it's like that could be like a killer for me on some things here. The hairstyling is like, really. Granted, I had this one in Dragon Age Origins, but I don't. So I obviously do not want to do that look again. And I forget what I had in Inquisition. That kind of is what kills it for me. I don't like the hair. So default Hulk. All right. We shall wait. Marion. Import from Origins. Ooh. Time played. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's when we did wrap that up. Okay. So, I'm hoping I did that right. So, going with the default looks at this, since we saw that's how she looks at the beginning, so... Casual, normal, hard, nightmare. Nope. Casual. We want the most opportunity to be able to survive this.
The Blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. village burned.
Oh no, I'm absolutely certain of that.
The champion's family barely escaped in time.
Roast them.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Oh. You know, it's a good thing you said, it's a good thing I went with the preset look, because I tried that with, Mass Effect Andromeda, where that is also a factor, and boy, did I make Scott Ryder and the writer's papa look fugly as all hell. It's just like, yeah, nope. It's like, wait a second, these characters are supposed to actually look related? It's like, you mean this affects things more? Yeah, look on the bright side.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at us? We've been running since Ostagar.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
You want me to lead? Hey, doggy!
I'm not sure we can survive much more of this.
Let's make this quick. I'll deal with this.
Phew. Now we can relax.
We want to... You can tell I got the DLC. Okay, level up. Okay, cool. Hello, dog. Yes. We have a dog. We are pleased with that.
I'm not sure we can survive much more of this.
Wait. Where are we going?
That way.
Away from the Darkspawn. Where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there.
We do?
State.
Then we need to get to Guaran and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Here we go. Ooh, who is this? Well, he lost his head, or arm, or both.
You will not have him.
Can you tell this would be an important character? Yeah, clearly.
Have you?
I mean, who would have thunk?
I breathe.
This a random cutscene.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Oh, shut up, Wesley.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
Is an apostate. The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valen. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
Investigate. Why are you out here?
Strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
Can you be trusted?
Quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
How did you survive the
It
Horde?
looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. Just like at Ostagar, this is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
Okay, he's gentle for a mage hunter.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so than
You know, Default Hawk is rather cute.
Danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley.
For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south, that's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
Speaking of haircuts, I'm really serious about heading to a barber. The temptation is there. All right, y'all do you. Yo, where'd my dog go? Oh, there's my dog. There's the good boy.
I can't believe the Darkspawn have reached this far so quickly.
Wow, that's a beautiful shot there.
Here we go!
Wait, dudes came behind us. Combo breaker. Run the other way. Yeah. In my lifetime, I've rocked the Mo Howard. It's like I've had a mullet. I've had an unusual abomination of massively long hair, numerous ponytails. One of which is with a. I once had like a 15-inch long ponytail. I was rather proud of it too. Only reason why I cut it off was that it got a little bit much to sleep with. Can we get up there? We can. Wait, I also want to double check it because look. Seemed like there were some nooks and crannies here. Wait, character. Wait, abilities. And no, tactics, resistances. Inventory? Aha! There we go. Okay. All right. Who's our mage? All right, and it looks like it's okay. So it's the same inventory system as well. Yeah. All right, always got to remember to loot the bodies. I was watching an episode of Daria for my Daria reaction series, and it's like Mr. O'Neill has a commentary. You know, it's not polite to loot the a frozen corpse, which I say is like no, loot before life.
So it begins and ends.
There! You go through me before anyone else.
These guys are completely suspect.
before they regroup. We must press towards the wilds.
The wilds? Well, you think Morrigan will be here? Nope. We saw her off. We got boots. You got your rogue, your mage, and your battering ram. I mean tank. That's a lot of stuff to read. And if I was the type of streamer to read every bit of dialogue and stuff like this out loud, I would. Granted, I would do that for like Persona, like the Persona games and stuff. But not necessarily all of that. So this game pretty much starts the same as time as Origins Asgard just happened, which is what you're running from. Okay, so all right. You do you. You do you, and you do you. When you're a rogue or regular, the story is that you were part of the army that was at Asgard before getting a well. Oh no, I appreciate it. Heck, Saturday night we had like the fun all the Life is Strange theories on a Saturday stream. I don't mind at all. Like, it keeps me looking at the chat. It's like, Okay, these are better boots. We like the boots. In that case, I won't shut up. Hey, look, I don't have a mage. I'm one of those streamers who don't have an issue with like spoilers and stuff. Because one, I tend to play older I do tend to play older games, stuff I've never played before, like stuff that's been forgotten about to some degree. So it's like, okay, cool. It's like there are going to be people who are huge fans of certain franchises and stuff that are going to want to give like the big feedback and insight. So it's like, hey, who am I to dissuade them from saying such? Oh, we're here. Hello again.
You soulless bastards.
Eat him! Eat him! I was. Wait, Carver is our brother, right?
Carver, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
As a rogue or warrior, your mage sister survives. If you pick mage, your sister dies and brother lives. Yep. Oh, okay. let's be nice.
Carver gave himself to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my son. How could you let him charge off like that? Your little brother. My little boy.
Mother, we can't stay here. Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, Mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young man a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace he has found in eternity.
Then he comes back as a zombie.
I will never forget you, Carver.
So, as opposed to like Mass Effect Andromeda, was where is classic the twin sibling syndrome, where one sibling gets basically gets nuked or gets stuck in their own head. BioWare is like Disney. No, BioWare is not evil. No wait, Shepard has her mom if with the right circumstances. But unless you were talking about Liara and Benezia. And, well, Thane's son hangs around, but of course Thane dies, and,
At least Father will have company now.
Alright, so it's girls' night.
We're too late.
I knew this would happen.
Oh, what a night. Wait, Varric told a story exactly as it did happen. Just a matter of who was there. Oh, guess that one did not taste so good. Unless it's moving back to eat them. Flemeth? Well, hot damn! Swing!
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
I make no apologies. It's like, thank you. It's like, wake up, damn it! It's like, god damn! God damn, Flemeth's got an upgrade! It's like, it took me a minute to think, because I made the mistake of trying to kill Flemeth in my very first Dragon Age Origins playthrough years ago, the PC version. I fought Flemeth, so I knew she can turn into a dragon. It's just like, oh, wow! Nice trick.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait, you can't just leave us here.
Yes, you can.
Can I not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
Well, I want to be a dragon.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
If only a clever tongue was all one needed. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We need to get to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan.
Yeah, it's a.
Your king will not miss you, hmm?
You know what? If there's anyone who would know about long voyages, it might be Flemeth. Yes, that is a Star Trek Voyager reference. And again, I make no apologies. Oh, boy. Kate Mulgrew, Queen. Yeah. Too bad she was written as. Too bad Janeway was mostly written as a damn near a complete insensitive, and at times very much immoral. It was like Starfleet principles above all else. Tyrant. I have opinions on Voyager. As like in terms of the character of Janeway. Like we had this rant last Wednesday. I won't go through it again, but hey, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, that is... Gotta take advantage of the ad breaks. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. That's why. Oh, you're not in one? Yeah, when you see... Yeah, FrostyBot indicated there was one. Yeah, because there's normally a post that says, thank you for your patience. Your support during these ad breaks keeps the stream alive and thriving. And then it brings, like, the summary. Yeah, there you go. Eh.
I'm sure he'll miss his life more.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide.
We like it too, Flemeth. Too bad we know what happens in Inquisition. I do gotta go back and do the Trespasser DLC, so...
It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Maybe we shouldn't trust her. I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter?
We call you Captain.
I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, As if I had nothing better to do.
You're an apostate?
Yes, just like you.
Why not go yourself?
Go through all that trouble.
Everyone warned me today that I probably would not like what Flangar did to Morgan and Fleming's character.
It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
Well, we will find out eventually.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
Let's see. What do the rest think?
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
I nominate leaving him behind. His name is Wesley.
If I had to, and I meant it.
This. We could use more fire.
Roast a few more Darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
Alright, what corruption?
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Sounds bad.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
Very permanent.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me.
Aveline is buff. She got arms for days. Arms for days. Arms for days.
I'm sorry, Aveline. This has to be done.
Like, there's most more feet to endure my presence.
Thank you.
Well, I think we made the right choice there.
Without an end, there can be no peace.
He had to go.
It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Yes.
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me then? Did
Well,
she
if you-
send someone with the champion?
in a manner of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
So Cassandra, are you going to keep interrupting the story? I can believe it if she does.
They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. Two weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely.
How loosely?
Sail
Well, like Leliana.
You'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows.
Ray.
That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
When you see it, switch a different type of attack. No, just keep stabbing them. It's like they will fall eventually. We're on a boat. We're on a boat. Everybody take a look at the boat. Again, for like a game that's clearly well over, like, what, 15 years old at this point? It looks very pretty. Clearly from that 360 PS3 era, but
Anyone into the city?
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look
except the hands. Yeah. Yes. We shall ignore the hands.
Fleeing for their lives. And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock. We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
What man?
Get
Oh.
back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you
Immigration.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now.
Ah.
Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up when they don't hurt.
Yeah, so it's still a prison.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you
Meredith.
are getting right back on your ships, though.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the
That's a contradiction in terms.
wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
Tell me who to talk to. Knight Commander would vote for a certain orange. Ah. Yeah. Well, that's the Templars in general, which is why we sided with the we tend to side with the mages more often than not.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Okay. The docking and loathering. I mean, I personally don't know anyone who picks him. Answer: people who want to get the achievements. Yeah, exactly. It's like the answer to that question is pretty damn obvious.
This is outrageous!
Was Wesley based out?
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's somebody.
I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Nah. Like I said, it's like...
Wrong place, just like all of us.
Like this, let's keep a lookout here. What's over? Hey, if it's anything like, 'cause I love the banter, obviously the elevator conversations and stuff in Mass Effect. Mass Effect 2 has some decent ones, but you have to trigger them. Andromeda does it very well, too. Cruising around in the Nomad.
We're not animals you can just corral.
We've no intent. Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit. Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already. Trust me.
Oh.
We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden eventually. Until then, you stay here.
I could be wrong, but I think DA2 solidified Bioware's frame for banter with this game. For what I'm hearing, I would dare say, or at least for me, in terms of the Bioware games that I've played, I would definitely say that for me, that would have solidified with the elevator conversations in Mass Effect. Because the order of Bioware games that I played of them were Mass Effect, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, Andromeda, Star Wars, The Old Republic, Star Wars. No, I did I played Knights of the Old Republic like long before I played Mass Effect. No, the Old Republic MMO I played long before it, and that had some kind of decent banter, at least in terms of conversations trees. The Old Republic, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, Andromeda, Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic 2. No, I played Dragon Age Origins before Knights of the Old Republic, I think. Somewhere along those lines.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
It most certainly did. A good portion of it involved Oghren.
Rub 2 coppers together.
And a dog. And Morgan.
But I don't have time to...
And Alistair.
You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
We're under attack. What a surprise.
And it was at this moment they realized they made a mistake.
Let's finish this.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
All right, good. Oh, what a nice place. I don't think any dwarf would approve of its construction, though.
3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be...
So lovely.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Hey, he's a scrawny fuck, isn't he?
Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guided him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
What if I ask nicely?
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
How much grease?
What about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
So there's no family fortune?
Our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Easily.
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Yeah, nice place, yeah.
Deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
Okay.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
Aha!
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
So what's a year?
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany? We've come this far.
All
I
right.
don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
Tell me about this mercenary.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I didn't cross you.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Huh.
Let's find them and see what they have to say. Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
We totally know about it.
Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
All right. Additional lore.
So now we have to earn our way into the city. How hard can that be?
Don't say that. Oh, an elf? She's cute. We're working for her.
Are you a Senra?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy. I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
It appears our uncle likes to talk.
Yep.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Well,
Tell me what you need done.
no, I haven't. I never.
There's a merchant named Cal-
I have it, and the Witcher 2. So, unfortunately, the first Witcher game is not on console.
We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get
Well,
money from
but why
him.
do you ask? Will I play it eventually? Do I know it will take like years and years to finish? Yeah, I do. It's like we'll become a Witcher streamer. Then you got my interest piqued. Maybe this Hawk's voice sounds familiar is because Siri says, "Oh, I kind of familiar with Siri through secondary artwork and stuff."
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Like to bring Cole in Mass Effect 3. Cole, bring Cole.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I didn't think there'd be any stores.
Dr. Bryn Cole.
There are many merchants who come here right now.
Ah, okay. I had to think, it was like,
So the Templars suggested
Terrible
someone set up
taste,
shop
yeah.
temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Ferelden's. Poor sods.
You save her? Yeah, I remember her.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
Yes.
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
It's also where we run into the brother who ran the
Profits help with the guilt.
from Overlord, where we tell him to go do with himself, and he does it.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she?
Yes.
Cowardly to do it herself.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just take what's in the chest. Take it all.
Huh.
Now I'm getting out of
That was neat.
Guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
That was actually kind of cool. We get like a choice in the matter there.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
We are nefarious. Oops, level ups. Alright, so again, alright, catching up on the chat. Diving deep into DA2 lore with Captain Silence, sparking debates of Templar versus Mage choices, and praising the game top tier banter. Did you know Hawk's voice actor is also Syrian? The Witcher 3 voice actor trivia drop. That's a cheeky note to terrible taste and love interests. All right, wait. Did we had like two? Oh, I guess the two different ads there. All right, so Frosty got the thrown. Frosty must have got tossed through a slight loop. Okay. Save game. Proper or improper saves.
So, that was your uncle, was it? Good. I thought he was another confidence man trying to sell promises. I don't suppose he has the coin you'll need.
Oh.
We just helped save your life. Isn't that worth something?
If it were just up to me, I'd let you through.
but there are a lot of eyes watching, a lot of palms that need greasing. My suggestion? Wait for a ship and hope the next city hasn't already closed their doors.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
There was no doubt.
And see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
Let's not do that again.
We're all running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
And I'm just loving, like, Wesley can stay buried.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall.
We're the immigrant.
Word arrived.
Cue the immigration song.
Hero of Ferelden. But Lothering.
Can't do it, but still.
Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caused
The Qunari?
hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
These specializations of unique bonus in a new school. Okay. New school? What about the old school? Who's this wiggler? Well, that must be Knight Commander Meredith.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Get to know us, Bartrand.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
We'll be fine.
We made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something. We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool.
Did you see behind me?
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well.
Enchantment? Oh, it is them!
I don't know what we'll do.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work.
Oh, neat. Hi, Varric.
Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
Yes, he would. Yeah.
What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite...
Octavaric, did we just become best friends? Yes. Yeah.
You're part of Bartran's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary, you've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
And what about Bethany?
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
And let's see. You're a little too smooth.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartran's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
You share the
Doesn't
profits?
seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
No, if we're investing.
Stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
That's your big plan?
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartran isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information.
You know, one thing I do appreciate about BioWare is the dialogue trees.
You and I will be there to handle problems.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca?
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side.
Plus, you have longer legs.
You'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss.
Level up. Okay. Where they at? Sandor!
Don't
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandals, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find.
Yes, he is.
A nice human, Sandal.
Enchantment?
Hello.
Oh, he speaks again. So when you want to get out of the area, you can choose you want to at night or day. Oh, cool.
You aren't worried about venturing into such a dangerous place?
Not with such fine protection. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents? Enchantment?
Ah.
Just so.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance.
Some of those quests are only done at night. Ah.
Crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill. But my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
And he scratches his ass in public.
Enchantment. He enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish. What do you need, my good friend?
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Okay. Okay, so there we go. Sell. Wait. Did okay, so move the junk, 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 move the junk. Oh. Currently equipped. Move the junk, move the junk. Had to... What does he have? Let's see that. Okay, we can't afford that. Can't afford that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Okay. Worthy. Don't worry too much about getting it. You find a lot. Oh yeah, I know. But So, but sometimes it's just like, okay, you know, just seeing what's there, you know.
You don't seem to like your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood magic to read minds.
I had a twin brother, Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping.
He used to do what?
Sorry about your brother. Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
Viscount's Way.
They'll let anyone into Hightown these days.
High town, low town.
You can't miss the keep. It practically screams nothing fun ever happens here.
Okay, wait, but I want to... Alright, so that's our main quest. But I saw there was other stuff here, so that's what we want to do. We want to explore.
Sebastian, stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Okay. Well, hello there. A grave crime was committed against all free-thinking men and women in the Free Marches. The ruling Vale family in Starkhaven, my family, was brutally murdered, down to the youngest babe in the arms. The massacre was carried out by members of the Flint Mercenary Company. I hereby offer a bounty on the head of each Flint Company soldier in the Kirkwall vicinity. Ooh, what's this? Okay, so the next one is we gotta go north.
I hope Serendipity's working tonight.
Robes by Jean-Luc. So if he's Jean-Luc, where's Robert? Yes, that's a Star Trek Next Generation reference. Okay, so we got blades. Fine goods.
Another Ferelden street rat? Are you here to waste my time, or do you actually have coin to spend?
Actually, my coin and I were just leaving.
Hey, I'm having a bad week. There are few Fereldens of means in Kirkwall. Forgive me.
Are you an armorer? A weaponsmith?
My stock is varied. What all my wares have in common, however, is quality. Only
Quality?
for my distinguished patrons. See for yourself.
You want daggers? Got them too.
Here's fine goods. Okay. All right. You know, sometimes you just gotta, you know, run around, see what happens, see who they're to talk to.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
Yes.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Craftsman, you have unlocked a crafting station, which you can order items, given a recipe and resources. Okay, runes of protection. Alright, neat. Evil mustache twirling is evil. Okay, so where's our journal? Return home to reminisce about a harrowing experience. Go home and check. Wait, I think I screwed up there. Go to Gamblin's home in Newtown and Lowtown. Lowtown's Hangman Pub. So, all right. So this is Hightown. Where's the Lowtown? You know, it's probably going to take me a hot minute to get familiar with a good portion of this in terms of the layout. Well, at least we know where shops are. Viscount's Way. The Blooming Rose has a special service. What type of service?
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
You've entered a companion's home base. Ah. Aveline. The Wink Wink service, of course.
Aveline. Hello, Hawk. That's it.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you.
You have.
Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
You're not happy as a...
Still having trouble? I thought you were past all that.
Lately, I don't know. I've been pushed out to some dead patrols. Maybe I stepped on someone's toes.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Forceful.
My charm, right?
Yes,
Should
you,
be able to
very
do what
charming.
I'm needed. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want. Are you?
Is she?
You argue enough, you kind of convince yourself. It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
I want to go to the Twitch web, which is usually like a second or two delay for some reason between chat and the stream.
Is my own business.
Oh, in terms of what? In terms of me seeing the chat and responding to it, or?
This must be a very different pace from serving.
Because sometimes I don't always glance at the chat for long periods, which is my own fault. I gotta be better at that.
Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. You and Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right to say.
Oh.
I barely knew him.
I don't dwell on it. I guess we had that in common.
Then I would have liked him.
All right, Aveline.
Oh, no, it's not me? Okay.
Something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you.
No.
An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter, though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
Huh.
I knew I could.
That's interesting.
They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the guard.
So, okay, we got a full quartet. Ooh, what's this? I've never done Twitch on mobile, so I've never done the difference. Then again, I never was in a spot where I would have been watching stuff on.
That should do it.
On the mobile side.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah. Not going to happen.
Oh, we can't get in there. Alrighty. Doing cardio and don't want to be bored out of my mind. Ah, yes.
The Viscount must be terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day.
We're roaming around this place.
You're part of the Amell family, aren't you? I had a report come in recently concerning your uncle. He's a colorful chap.
Yeah. I don't really... Granted, it's like with the smartphone that I have, it's, battery is often questionable.
How much longer do I have to wait?
So I don't really use it for much. Outside of, like, maybe when there was the Ruby deck building game. Certainly love playing that.
The office of the Viscount is not open to the public, especially recent arrivals not actually part of the public.
Okay, well...
I don't think I can do that.
So, if I can get into individual rooms...
You're looking well, Sarah.
It's like we will go into any room.
Terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day.
Yeah, we've gone up there. That's kind of weird. Where the hell does that come up from? Yeah. All right. Gather a party. All right, able to swap folks in and out.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Yes, we know you've been waiting all day. Okay, leave map. Okay. Wait, I missed that. Thank you. Darkness falls. Okay. The Lowtown. High quality weapons can be enchanted with runes and improve the items further. Runes cannot be removed, however, only destroyed when a new rune is put into place. Now that's a downgrade from Origins.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with nug shit and body odor. And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
But they're your people. Don't you even wonder what it would be like?
I have a good imagination. Why would I waste it on that?
That's some good banter there. The banter is that they sometimes you just gonna have to stop in.
More trouble than commerce in this place.
My. If it isn't Hawk. Still up to old tricks, Elegant?
She's elegant?
If you don't mind. I'm a married woman now.
That's a weird attire.
You were still in Ethenral's employ. Things have been going well since then? Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided...
Sorry guys, I'm going to continue on to the next area because I'm stopping in the middle of the street to eavesdrop on what you're saying.
All I ask
yes.
is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf.
The
Of
French.
course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Okay.
I have only the finest Antivan merchandise.
Antevans. Order portions. You can order portions if you discover the right combinations of resources. Okay. Who are you?
Something of yours, sir.
I thought this was lost. Perhaps it should be. But that does not diminish your kindness.
Gather round, all.
Oh, barrel.
Priceless treasure. From the highest heights of Mount Olympus travel, a pouch of Andraste's ashes.
Oh.
Verified by the scholar Genitivi. These ashes cure any...
Hey, look.
You want daggers? Got them too.
They got daggers. You know, we're taking a look around here. You know. Oh, look, more goodies. Relevant imports. You know what? Let's pop in there.
Clear out, you charlatans.
Who's the charlatan? Wait, isn't that the name of the Lillian? It's the little bizarre thing in Denerim.
Everyone, please just step back. My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but
My son's hurt bad. Car overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
if you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Can I help?
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I just want to see your wares.
Look around. We don't often get customers with actual coin to spend.
Alright, what the... Okay, boots.
Everyone in your turn. I promise we have donation.
You know what? So, there's probably a quest or an achievement associated with that. So yes. Tismos grace is of you to linger where the prattling are merely existing in silence. Like, again, gotta love that we can set Frosty up to be the embodiment of whatever the hell we're playing.
Every coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the Carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
I think Uncle Gamlen comes here. You hear about the Amaranthine traitors?
Who?
The who?
Harebrained nobles in Amaranthine were conspiring against the Warden Commander. A truly stellar idea, if you know anything about her. We caught most of the conspirators, but a few fled by sea and came here. We're offering a bounty.
And the city guard is all right with me killing foreign nobles?
Yes.
We tried getting permission. Lots of bowing, lots of flowery phrases, and a great deal of nothing from the Viscount. I came here to do a job. So if the Viscount gets his precious feelings hurt, he could take it up with the Warden Commander.
Sounds like the Warden Commander could be deposed if she's not careful.
True. The Amaranthine nobles are still a trifle upset about the whole burning down of their city. But
Oh,
this
yeah?
is the hero
Yeah.
of Ferelden, same one that defeated Loghain, an archdemon, the Mother, and no doubt more. Who do you think will win?
Tell me what I need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, what we need to know?
Names and descriptions. Anytime you end one of the bastards, let me know and I'll reward you. Better act fast, though. We're looking for them, too.
Arms for the poor.
Gamlen's house.
3 children to feed.
What's over here? In the rubble. You know, not gonna lie, this reminds me, the layout of this city kind of reminds me of how Kronos is laid out a bit in Star Trek Online after they got like the big exterior update. Yeah, something tells me something's clearly going to be there. Just think, a bunch of Klingons would be running around a place like this. Okay. Craft items. Okay, so we found a whole bunch of resources.
guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
It's a good theory. The Elven alienage.
We could do without places like this. I really do.
We come to the Elven alienage and we instantly steal something from it. How funny are when we played Dragon Age Origins, we were of course that roguish elf. Slept with an assassin and a pious bard.
Not a step closer. No refunds on the ashes, friend. If the Maker doesn't favor you, that's between you and him, isn't it?
Get ready!
Don't say I
deny you! There's probably a lesson here about the dangers of magic. Get back! Go down!
Oh, they did. And pick stuff up. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's fugly. Imported circle staff. What's this do? Okay, so we will hold on to that. Where is that person? Hey, look, we slaughtered people.
The thieves are gone, guardsman.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
That was rather clumsy of them. So clumsy. How could it be so careless?
No offense to your uncle, but this house smells like really old cabbage.
This house smells like cabbage? Ancient mining tunnels beneath Hightown and Lowtown now form the city sewers. Doggo!
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter. their eldest. He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Come on. Let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball. Poor thing. Maybe he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often.
Gamlin might miss him.
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say.
Yes, it does.
Try using his name.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
His name is Dog. Dog is named Dog. Your year's up. You're free to go despite what you think. We had a good thing going. Okay. Greetings. You don't know who I am, but I've heard of you. I understand you might need items from my collection, as well as the means to obtain them. Do not extend this invitation to anyone, but you are not simply anyone. Here is an invitation to the Black Emporium and close our directions. All right. Whoever... Anthrio X Hawk. I mean, who said that? Okay, you can order rooms.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This isn't a dream.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Lancey, and instead she ran off with some...
She was supposed to marry John Delancey?
You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight.
That was the Fourth Blight, but that was how many blights ago?
It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me.
It's like, why so defensive?
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will.
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen?
Yeah, who?
So I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one.
The Reinhardts?
Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Okay. Tomes allow Hawks to instantly learn abilities. They are used as Hawks acquire them. Okay, so we got that going for us. Alright, so we got Dexterity, Cunning, Constitution, Strength and willpower. They shall be lacerated. Memento of Legacy. Okay, so that's a thing that's Dragon Age Legacy. Wait, is that DLC? It is. Takes place before the end game. Okay. Don't do Legacy yet. That's kind of like one thing we'll need is like when to do DLC and stuff. Mark of the Assassin. Alright, do we have is there like a box or... Okay. Go pick the Legacy markers are best done in Act 3. Okay. Sir Isaac's armor. Remains. Fenris, Evelyn, okay. Well, that's certainly much better armor. Okay. Black sheep visor. Huh, no boots of any kind? Oh no, so a lot of these are clearly specifics. Or stuff that needs to be given. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, we're distracted by opening the stuff and taking things out. Alright, so clearly there's DLC here. Alright, stash, 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 stash. Stash, stash, stash. So a lot of restrictions on that stuff. Okay then. What's this?
One scrubbing brush, never used. The house won't clean itself, Uncle.
What's in here?
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago. Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him. I feel itchy just looking at that thing.
Alrighty. We take a good look around.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlin seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlin can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlin told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood.
Yeah, it did, clearly.
Some of it back.
When this Deep Roads expedition comes through, we can buy her home back. Move to Hightown.
Gamlin told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice.
Huh.
Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
He gave our home to slavers?
Gamlin couldn't have just sold himself and saved us all the trouble.
Can you just imagine him sweeping and scrubbing for some Tevinter matriarch?
Yes, we can.
Seriously, though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlin said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Alright, quests updated. Alright, we're heading back out. Okay, Access by Lowtown. Let's hit the Black Emporium. You know, we're here. Might as well check it out. You urchin child, you.
Stand straight. Places, everyone. Welcome.
Vessels of... Oh, you can actually, have I tried Pizza Hut's tavern style pizza? No, I have not. Oh, yeah, okay, this is in Inquisition. I thought this place kind of looked familiar. But the big question, you asked that. Pizza Hut can have some decent pizza. Sometimes there are. One thing I discovered about different pizza parlors, because just to put it mildly here, in walking distance of my home, of my actual house, there's a pizza parlor called Romans. A bit further down is a place called Francello's, and then a bit further down than that is a Papa John's. All within walking distance. All right. Like they are within a 20, anywhere between like a 10 and 25-minute walk. Papa John's being the furthest one out. So it's like, then there's another place that I sometimes get called Fabrizio's. That's like a little over a mile away from where I live. So, yeah. Oh, trust me. Where I live, let me just put it this here. Okay, so we got Romans, we got Fabrizio's, we got the Papa John's, there's a McDonald's, there's a Checkers, a Dunkin' Donuts, and these are all within walking distance, all right? Then, technically it's within walking distance, but it's a 45-minute to an hour walk. There's a Wendy's. Then, and this is like going... Let's see, and that's just going south of me. North of me, and we got the original Tarantino's Panzerotti shop, like the original, like the home origin one. Then we have like a bunch of there's a great Hispanic food restaurant called Old San Juan, which was my mom's favorite restaurant. There is a Popeyes about half a mile that way. And then going straight up, literally, because in that direction is literally straight up here. So going all the way north to like a Federal Street, a street called Federal, and there is you have every bodega has stuff in the back, and they do deliveries and takeout there as well. So, And this is not even counting our Wawas and 7-Elevens, which also have some stuff. Not so much 7-Eleven, but the Wawas got some decent hoagies and stuff. What else is near me? But so you said a Pizza Hut. I have to see how far it is, so I have to mark it down. 2.5. Yeah, boy. Yeah, there's the nearest Pizza Hut's literally it's 2.5 towns over from me. It's I know where it's at too. It's actually near where my no, that's okay. That's north of the yeah, that's on the wrong side of Cherry Hill. Well, what you said is like what you called it. It was the tavern style pizza. So the question is, Tavern Pesto Margarita Pizza? It comes in medium and large. So, okay, so they have it. All right, so that'll be like $30. You tell you what, I will try to remember to have that next time I get like a paycheck or something. Probably towards like end of the week or something. Definitely crunchier. Yep.
Enchanted goods. Oh, the prizes of my collection.
The box is screaming. Whoa! We got a follow. Don't blame me, you don't I? Hackball Skykiller, thank you for the follow. Ready to slay some dragons? But I thought it was amazing, especially since I'm not the big Pizza Hut pusher. It's like, I'll consider it. I'll consider it. It's like... The pickled apples of Arlathian. Andraste in New Repose. Okay.
Please don't fondle Andraste.
Fondo Andraste?
Don't manhandle the urchin. He's not for sale. Find your own. That's Gollum's name. Is Thaddeus Gigantus Crumbum the Third.
Thaddeus Gigantus. The what the third? Slaying some dragons sounds perfect as long as there are no bards around. Well, depending on the game, there are bards. Okay. But welcome, Hackvol. And am I pronouncing that Hackvol? Hackvol Skykiller. But they cast bardic inspiration while dragon is sleeping, and that's bad. Ah. But it comes with a free Frogurt. That's good. The topping is cursed. That's bad. But it goes... But... oh, no. It's like... Yeah. Okay, head to the docks. I ain't pronouncing it correct. Okay, sometimes I have to make sure.
Never a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark. But
good reward in getting rid of them.
I am that type of idiot that takes. Are there more coming? I think they were all slayed.
Care to help out with that?
You know, if there's one thing I appreciate about the combat in this game as opposed to Dragon Age Origins, is that, oh boy, does the combat just seem so much more fun.
And here we go again.
Not going to happen. I don't think I can do that.
Okay,
That's not really my thing. Have I mentioned that dwarves are lousy swimmers? Just keep that in mind before you talk to any drunks. Sailors.
it's very slick on the game compared to Origins. Yeah. Certainly this feels more actiony, which I can appreciate. Ooh.
Trap. Done. Now you fall. Out of range. Need to get closer. I don't like the looks of this. All set. With your name on it.
Where is? Not to mention, you get like the camera's being closer, and you can appreciate the violence a lot more and the combos.
You all right?
Want the best? Take it from the worst. Then sell to specialists like you. Always willing to give a discount to the people who save my skin.
Sell junk. Oh, that's right. Sell that. And that 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I forgot to see what he has on hand. Thunderpuck Fist. Why does that sound familiar? Thudpuckers. I know what they say. Go for the loot and use the DLC stuff. Darn it. You know what? We worry about our self first. Hymn of Appreciation. Wait. This one was... Yeah, this is the better armor. And we're working on that. Okay. The rest of that stuff needs to be deposited somewhere at some point. Oh, what's down there? Remains, okay, so the remains are the remains. What's remaining? I do not know. Ah, shit. Probably should have approached that from another angle. Death root.
To arms! I'll deal with this. One less against us. Let's finish this.
All right. Neat. That takes us back to the docks. I am loving how like the camera is just like at the perfect spot where I'm not having to like squint even with my glasses on. I feel like I should be able to push that. To spot certain stuff. Alright. Let's double back. And explore the other side. No doors. Huh. Well, that was disappointment. Just because the ancient leather cuirass looks like it's chainmail. To the inventory screen. There is some chainmail on it, but it does have a leathery look to it. Like if I go by what the leather textures were from the first game. Yep. But I can understand that is like if you're just catching it at a glance and you see just like the It's wait. Can that be given to anyone else? Oh no! Wait. Okay, I am understanding this now. Okay. Okay, I was wondering, like, why the hell can I equip, like, armor stuff? Like, these guys have specific character looks. Okay. Alright, so they went with... what is essentially what we saw end up being in Mass Effect 2. Was like, there's like, maybe it's like some cosmetic looks, but otherwise... Getting a lot of notifications there. Okay, so we get all the armor. Only thing that's possible upgraded is like maybe weapons and... Right. So if they're not getting any of the armors and stuff... That's actually... Because Mass Effect 2, you basically get the loyalty gear. That changes like how the folks look. And Mass Effect... And same thing with Mass Effect 3, just like how stuff... So you don't really get to change their armor, just like their gear, but you can upgrade their armor and stuff in this game. Alright. So it's like a scavenger hunt. Or DLC. Alright, so I was kind of like curious on some of that.
Always going and getting rid of idiots. Especially those who talk just because it's dark.
Casual difficulty, best difficulty. Only a certain stops, if I recall correctly. Ah. So a guide is most certainly needed.
Here we go.
One of Joanna's louts.
I'll deal with this.
Don't be afraid.
How about you?
All right, well, that was fun. Isabel is not until the second act. Huh, okay. Journal. Side quest. 3 remain. The Flint Company mercenary Kirkwall have been dealt with. Go to Thundermount to find Flint. Okay. Check everything to find the ambush hiding along the path of Sundermount. Okay, so I think that might be all we can do this general area here.
Not a wise place to linger.
There's a crate here. A badly copied leaflet. The family quest we definitely have to do, so... This is a matter of... I think we can open with that since I know that's there. I also want to take a proper look around this place. More loot! Suns defeat the Sixers. Whoa, what is that? Chance divining into pizza debate with Captain Cylon as a self-proclaimed connoisseur. You know, if you put like the at, wait, are you? Like if you at like the Frosty bot, it will respond. So it's like, are you sure? It is clear I may have embellished the truth slightly. Perhaps just merely wishful thinking that someone in this chat possesses such refined taste.
Bugger off.
They were thinking highly. The Frosty bot was thinking highly of you. Ooh, what's down here? Okay, so that leaves us the area. Except that though I care little for such frivolities, perhaps we should return to matters of importance like slaying dragons or taking leather armor. Yes. Well, again, Frosty Bot is currently based on Morrigan. So this picture Claudia Black saying some of that. and there you go. Frosty can be quite snippy. As we discovered, Frosty also triggered the Twitch auto mod settings the other night. And I wasn't quite sure what the hell to do with it.
You always know what they want. Absolutely nothing.
Alright. So I do gotta get up, make sure I do wake up before a certain time tomorrow, so I want to All right. So I think we'll open up for sure doing Birthright. You think if we... This is a curious question. One might think avoiding such a frivolous nonsense would be a natural inclination, yet here you are, seemingly lamenting the lack of a jester's folly. How peculiar! Like, how strange and unusual. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to save here this evening. Typically, our streams on weeknights go from like 9:30 to about 12:30 ish, give or take. And I actually do got to get up fairly early tomorrow. Make sure I'm prepared for work. But let's see, there are 65 achievements in this game. We got 5 of them in our first night. Toggle the map from night to day, acquire your first crafting recipe, become a resident of Kirkwall, ally yourself with the smugglers, and listen to Varric begin his tale. Only one can suffer fools for so long before adopting a sharper tongue. Perhaps you prefer I coddle you with some saccharine platitude. Yo, Morgan is showing. Alright, just to make sure we save there. Alright, as we prepare for the big wind down this evening, 6 items on my wish list are on sale. I will turn off the... Did you just get roasted by a bot? Yeah. Well, Frosty, depending on how because I don't do anything fancy with it. Frosty Tools, very useful, obviously, for increasing interactions and stuff. And it has the option of giving like certain personalities. Like some of the default options includes like Hulk Hogan style wrestler, pirate, uwu girl, valley girl, conspiracy theorist, stuff like that. But it has the option for it's like, okay, and it has like an optional box where it's like where I can try and customize it a bit more. And what I put in there is like, you have the personality of, in this case, Morgan from Dragon Age Origins. And so I have that put down there, and Morgan is basically going to be, Frosty is going to basically treat everyone like Alistair, apparently. But it is... It is one of the cooler aspects of it. Not to mention it does like the recaps during ad breaks. In case I missed something, it especially in terms of sports scores, it will incorporate some of that. I also have it to set up to where it'll every once in a while promote my YouTube channel and remind me to hydrate, as well as tell everyone to hydrate. And if folks do new here, knows I keep big jugs of water, none of the little bottles. And look, and everybody just got roasted now. The most peculiar that you simpletons find entertainment in watching this spectacle. Thank you, Captain. I suppose you could follow. And do remember to hydrate, lest your feeble minds weather further. One for the road. And I'm not entirely sure, but I think Frosty just roasted my office and studio space. Oh, I forgot to mention, we had something new arrive today. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream. As I said, I've been going after some stuff, in some cases, stuff I've had as a kid that long since lost due to like flood damage or other shenanigans. So the Sela figure from Star Trek: The Next Generation has finally arrived. So mint condition in box or on card. So that means in terms of carded figures, I have all three Tasha Yar's, the Galoob figure and the two Playmates figures that were on cards, plus the Toy Fair figure. But there is still one more, which is a kind of a weird one, where they have Tasha in a Season 3S uniform. We want to say yesterday's Enterprise uniform. I don't remember ever seeing that one as a carded figure, and I know it's in a box set with the Picard from Tapestry and the in a Reginald Barclay figure. I think they have Barclay in like not the movie uniform, or maybe a Void. I'm trying to remember the episodes of where Barclay appeared on Star Trek Voyager. I know he would go into the holodeck at times, and did he wear like the DS9 early, the Voyager Star uniforms, or what? Did he wear strictly the movie uniforms in those episodes? I'm not 100% sure on that. So yes, and in case anybody's wondering, for you Mass Effect fans, poking off from that shelf, that is Grunt. Grunt is looking at you or peering at you from the corner of your eye. And I have him there because, well, it was the only one of the Mass Effect plushies I was ever able to find. I wanted to get the Talking Morden, but those were sold out all the damn time. Anyway, let's find someone to raid this evening. Run staring into our feeble souls. Yeah. I was on fire from the fire, Shepard. Come on, Shepard, keep up. Always remember, Grunt is Shepard's baby boy. Grunt likes dinosaurs. Is scared of sharks, apparently. And is a complete lightweight when it comes to alcohol, as the illustrious Lucius Maximus discovered during their playthrough of the Citadel DLC when they got to the party. He hit the sauce too damn hard. All right. Who shall we drop in on this evening? We have Final Fantasy III, Silent Hill. Then you got Final Fantasy X2. Okay. What sounds good? Final Fantasy X2, Final Fantasy III, or Silent Hill? Oh, I got three people. I got three different folks doing all three here, off of folks I'm following. And the majority of people, other people are playing Dragon Age the Veilguard, but I'm trying to avoid spoilers on that at the moment. So anyone got any insight on what will be a good destination? Silent Hill? All right. We will swing things over, and a good thing there, the person there streamed just started half an hour ago. It's like, we're gonna raid someone. They are known as your favorite. I haven't raided them in a while, but they're your favorite lunatic. And let's see how the Morgan Frosty progress. There we go. There we go. So with that said, tomorrow night we're back. We will continue Dragon Age 2 tomorrow night. Wednesday will be Doom is planned, or at least the plan is Doom stuff with Iceman, and then Dragon Age on Thursday, and either God Eater Resurrection or something else PS4 related on Friday, and Dragon Age will also be on Saturday. So we kind of like we alternate. We flesh things out around here. So till next time, everyone, tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe, have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow. If you're in the United States and you haven't voted yet, please be sure that you vote tomorrow. It does count, especially in states like Pennsylvania, battleground states for sure. You definitely don't want to be on the sidelines. So with that said, we'll see you tomorrow night for more Dragon Age. Good night, folks.
Get in there, Fred!